So while it's quiet, I thought I'll show you around through camp. Yeah, so the camp used to be a backpacker's place, and now it's opened up to everyone else, and it's through a hip camp site as well. Anyway, so I'll show you through. So we're up here at the camp kitchen area and communal sort of entertainment area, I guess you call it. So camp's all down there, and we have pool to use. Yeah, picnic tables. We've got pizza oven we can use, barbecues. So this is open to the public, like for the people staying here, obviously, to use. And this awesome undercover entertainment area. So we've got pool tables, we've got ping pong table. So it's quite a nice area, an atmosphere up here, so great for big bookings and stuff like that. They do actually can also hire this place out for bigger bookings as well. So they do hold weddings and birthday parties and that sort of stuff if you wanted to go down that track as well. There's also bathrooms and showers. And then through there is the actual, another little kitchen area as well. Dining tables, that sort of stuff. There is also cabins that you can actually stay here. So if you're not having your caravan or tents, there are a variety of different cabins that you can also stay in that are scattered around. This is just another communal area with a fire pit you can use, another barbecue and kitchen area, and a little lagoony sort of thing. It's quite a big area, massive place. It actually looks like you can camp more up the top there too, I didn't know that. Yeah, so they have bin service here, so you can put your rubbish in. We're unpowered, but you can get powered sites. They might be powered actually at the back there because they are limited and you need to actually ring to book a powered site. Otherwise, if it's just unpowered, you can book straight through Hip Camp. These are your cabins, but it's, yeah, very resorty sort of feeling. And then down here are all the campgrounds. Non-powered campgrounds. We're just over there to the left there. It is quite shaded. We are in a bit of a shady area, so we are being a bit sketchy with our power and stuff. Not sure how we're going to go, but hopefully good. But there are some good sites if you can get them, but these were obviously taken for good solar sun ones. And it's on a little dam, lagoony thing down here. I'll show you. There was a lot more here yesterday when we pulled up, but quite a few have gone. Now you can fish in here, and I've also seen photos of people swimming in here, so I assume you must be able to swim in here as well. So we're located about 3 minutes out of Agnes Waters and probably 8 to 10 minutes from 1770, so not far at all. Quite convenient and a really nice place. Back when we were on Bribery Island, we went to the museum there, and when we left, the kids got a little kids pack that had a few little things in it for them to do, and in part of that pack was a recipe list of some things that we can make. So anyway, today the kids are going to make lunch, and what are we going to make, Riley?
Ham and cheese, Pinwheel's recipe.
So he's got the ingredient. We've got all the ingredients out already, and we're gonna.
Not the corn though.
No corn. Callie got hungry before we're making these. So the kids are going to work together. They're going to read through the ingredients, and we're going to make these pinwheels. Sound good? Alrighty.
With baking paper and set aside. Baking paper.
So that's been done.
Overlap half of ham slices on one of the sheets of puff pastry. Sprinkle with half of the grated cheese. Repeat with the remaining sheet of puff pastry.
Okay. So
The ham
we're going to get our ham.
Overlap.
I cut it?
No, we're just going
No,
to
it says
overlap.
overlap half of the ham.
Yeah, so all this ham because we're making 2 batches. So
Half
that's
of the ham slices on one of the sheet of puff pastry
hold on, darling. We'll come and open that one in a minute.
until it's covered.
Yep. So we'll need the other bit of ham as well.
This is fun.
And then overlap it there.
Can you open that one?
Yep. I want one.
And the other vegetables.
Maybe fall out.
While we are cooking, Dad has made his hammock. He's brought it round with us. Finally have 2 trees to be able to
I think I
hook
got
it up.
for Christmas, didn't I?
Yeah, Christmas I think it was.
Never used it.
We haven't
Never
used
really
it.
Had trees.
Trees to do it. So he's christening it and he reckons he's going to fall straight out of it. So I was like, yes, let's video it.
I had to improvise pretty well because
Didn't.
fair bit of girth on that one. She's a girthy big boy,
Oh dear.
big Aussie boy.
Alright, here we go.
I've made it pretty high off the ground, haven't I?
Do you want your step ladder?
I don't know about this. I can do it, Carl. I'm going to make this look very, very awkward.
Yes, you are. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Trust in yourself, Dan. Trust in yourself.
And then what do? You zip him up. Oh, well. How do you feel, Dad?
Not bad. Good size.
I want to hop in.
Let's give him a little swing.
Let's not have 2
Rockabye.
people in here though.
No.
Well, then hop out. Make room for me.
Very good.
2 kids would be okay, but not when there's a big Aussie boy in here.
Righto, so Mackenzie's done the ham and Riley's up to the cheese. So we're going to sprinkle the cheese on. Yep.
I want to do the cheese.
Yep, so getting it all the way to the edges.
Oops, sorry, Mum, I dropped some.
What do we need to do now? We've got all the cheese on and the ham on.
Repeat with, no, we've done that. Roll the pastry tightly into a long log. Trim the ends so they are even. Use a sharp serrated knife to carefully cut each log into 1 to 2 centimeters wide slices.
Okay, so.
Yep.
We're going to fold it from this end. Get the plastic off.
So sticky.
Yep, and we're going to roll.
Roll it. Just keep rolling it. I
Keeping
think that's
tight.
too much
Can
cheese.
you pull the plastic while I roll?
Yep.
No, go down a bit. Okay.
The cheese is falling out.
That's okay.
Oh, look at all that cheese!
Yum yum.
Need to cut them.
Ollie's not filming.
Yeah.
Be careful with that knife!
I'm all
Go.
big one. Help, that is me.
So we haven't really round. Well, hold on. Okay.
Meanwhile, Kelly's eating corn.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know.
So I haven't rolled very tight. So when I'm pulling them back up, I'm actually just pulling it in a bit because we may have overdone the cheese, but you can never have too much cheese.
It'll make it so melty.
And good. Are you filming?
You can turn it off if you want. No. We might need to start going a little bit thicker as well.
That's what I'm trying to do, but I have to hold on this.
Stop, move your fingers. No. Move your... Stop.
What the? That thick? We want to... Hang on. You don't know what to do.
So,
Mum.
Ken's did a good job at cutting all that up. And what do we do now, Riley? So, cut our pinwheels.
Yep. Lay the rolls flat and 2 to 3 centimeters apart
Yeah.
on the prepared baking sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Bake
Approximately. Yeah.
15 minutes until the puff pastry is lightly golden and cheese has melted.
Okay.
I can't wait for that cheesy goodness.
So we're doing the second batch. This time we put a bit of tomato paste on it, just to add more of that pizza sort
time-
of flavour.
This time we know not to use that much cheese. That should be enough.
Oh, I'd probably do a little bit more, just more around the edges. Spread it out so it's a bit even. That's it.
Okay, I'll pull this down. You do this and I'll pull this up. Just do
How do you
it
roll it?
So pull it into each other, push it into each other.
like that.
Yep.
Now squish it down so it sticks.
Yep.
Ooh, look at that goodness. Take off that. Squish it. I think this one's going to be a lot better.
Yeah, and also the tomato paste might actually keep it glued a little bit more. So
All the tomato paste coming out.
Don't lick it.
Don't, I do it.
Last little roll. Finish it off. Perfect. Good job.
No!
no, it's all right. You didn't
cut
fail.
I cut.
Wait,
You
then
can
the
do
next
one.
one.
Just do one cut and then
We
we'll
mean
see.
the next one. This is the
That
last one.
Yep,
much?
out there. Yep.
You can do it. It's fine. I've already.
Jens, do you want to come put them on the tray?
Well, we've only got one tray. Being in a caravan, we only have one of everything, so we'll have to wait till the next batch is done. But these can sit here ready to go. Good job, kids. We're ready. Are they ready?
I think so.
Let's have a look. All right, carefully pull them out. Make sure you're holding onto the tea towel. All right. Yep, and then up and sit them up here. Don't they look good?
Yum, the sizzling.
All the melted cheese, Riley will be happy. They're all cooked, ready for taste test time.
Can I left do it to one?
That's good.
I need another one.
They good, Callie?
I was the little one.
Did you? We'll take this one over to Daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy!
I'll get crumbs on the bed.
You'll be in trouble then. How did the kids go?
Pretty good, guys.
Yeah.
So we've been using the Starlink roam, which we can highly recommend. We didn't realise, what we obviously knew we'd need it when we get out or more remote, but even anywhere from sort of below Brisbane, Harvey Bay, right up through there, we found
Above
we've used
Brisbane.
it heaps. Yeah, below Brisbane, up to Harvey Bay, all the way up from below Brisbane. We found we've used it heaps, so we thought we'd sort of only have it as a backup, but we actually use it all the time. You're paying the same monthly subscription of 173, 174 bucks, regardless of how much you use it. It's all unlimited. But we've just been setting it up on top of the caravan to use it, because I'm not a big fan of having it out on the road where people can just pick it up and take off with it, or it can get run over. But we've decided we want to put it in the car, just have a mount for it. We were looking at getting a mount on the back of the caravan, like a telescopic arm for it, but they were about 300 bucks, and it was just as easy to set it up on top of the van. But so we're then looking into options to have it mounted on the car. So to run it on the car, you're going to need an inverter. Some people have supposedly run it off 150 watt little can inverter with a cigarette plug. Not a fan of that, one because they're not pure sine waves, so you can damage sensitive products like Starlink in your laptops. So we've gone with a Dometic 350 watt inverter, which is going to be hardwired through a fuse. So we're going to install that in the car. That's going to be enough power to run the Starlink comfortably, so it's not working to its capacity, and it'll also have enough left over that you can run your laptop with it too if you need to. The reason we're putting it on the car's always with the caravan anyway, and it's easy just to leave it set up on the car. If we do want to travel somewhere and upload some videos or something while the kids are playing at a park, we can put the Starlink up on the car as well. So with your Starlink, I can't take credit for this because it did come off a Facebook page, Starlink Users Australia I think it is, but there are people that make proper mounts that go on your roof rack, and they're about 200 bucks as well for a piece of alloy. But some clever clogs has worked out that with a couple of fittings from Bunnings, so that's an 1.25 inch or 32mm poly pipe fitting to a threaded female, and then the same 1.25 inch end cap which screws in there, and this size in here is perfect for the Starlink. They've actually got to push it on there, and it's as solid as any Starlink mount that you'll get. So all you do, depending on what roof rack you've got, it's going to be different, but you can drill a hole straight through it like I have, put a bolt through, and then I have a cage nut inside the rhino rack, so that's going to screw straight onto that nice and firm. That'll stay on the car all the time, and then I've just got a little cap to put on it just to stop it filling with water and make it look a little bit neater. Then when you do want to use the Starlink, it's just a case of unscrewing that, screwing this one on, and dropping your Starlink in, and you've got a nice solid mount. So I'll take you up on the roof and just show you what I mean by the mount on that. So I've got these channel nuts or cage nuts sort of things that you mount all your accessories on the rhino rack with. I had a spare one there on an eyelet that I'm not using. Now I've got the fishing rod holders up here. So yeah, it's just going to be a case of screwing that on. I'll cover up that bit of unpainted section while I'm going. And I'll grab a socket in a second and get that nipped up nice and tight. And that's just going to sit on the roof rack. You won't even see it from the ground. When the Starlink's not on, we've got our little cap we can throw on. Otherwise, when we do want to put the Starlink on, we'll throw that on, and I'll grab the Starlink and we'll put it in and see. Righto, now we've got our connection on. We'll get just to past mount the Starlink. Drop it in there like that. Obviously have it tight before you start, but there you go. Now once we turn it on, it'll flatten out. This cable will then tuck in neatly here, and we'll chuck it up under the weather shield and leave the window down just a little bit. It'll plug straight into the router. It'll be in here. The inverter's going to mount, if I can get it in there. The inverter's going to mount just there like that, so we can plug the Starlink in. Just need to get hold of some loom tube conduit so I can tidy up all this wiring and protect it, and then we can get all that done. That's our Starlink mount done for about 17 bucks worth of fittings. What do you reckon?
Very good. Let's just make sure we don't forget it's on there when we go travelling, when we go to leave.
Yes, exactly. Is it cold? You hit the bottom. Go down the deep end.
My butt hit. Oh, what's that? What about a foot knot? Oh my goodness.
Pack up day this morning. So we spent 3 days here at the hip camp, 1770 Agnes Waters. It's called the Southern Cross 1770. As Jess said before, it used to be a backpackers, but it's really tailored to caravans and campers and stuff now, as well as there are cabins and stuff, but they have moved the backpackers, so it's not a backpackers here anymore. Yeah, we had 3 days here. It was yeah, great just to have a bit of downtime, just relax a little bit. Got a few things done to the car, again, just getting on top of it the first month, you know, trying to get the setup right. So we did do a couple of day trips into town just to have a bit of a look at the beaches and check out what there is to do while you're here, obviously, but majority of the time, as you would have saw in the video, we just spent sitting at camp, which was great. Sort of recharge the batteries, feel like you're on a holiday again, rather than try and jam everything in while you're in an area and just, yeah, feel like you run a bit thin. But I'm just going to duck into town now to grab a coffee from my favourite coffee man, and yeah, I just thought I'd show you a quick look around the park, because we've had it really quiet. We've done really well. We seem to have, everyone came in yesterday, so, and I mean by everyone, it's still, you know, that was all open yesterday. There is definitely more people here. This is only 3 minutes from town, so much quieter. I'd much rather be here, but each to their own, I guess. That's the beauty of traveling, is everyone's got a different style and expect different things, and that's why there's such a wide variety. So this is the Agnes Waters NRMA Holiday Park. So it's actually surprisingly a lot quieter than it was, and definitely way better than the 1770 one. So they were jammed in like sardines, but just popped down to see my local mobile barista. Coffee's up, Trent?
Coffee's up. Not yet, but it will be in a minute.
Yeah. So when you get a message to find out your mate's going to be here with a coffee machine, you don't hesitate to come and sample it. Not a bad setup for the back of your car.
So then that's like a self-clean.
Yeah, right.
Should be.
She's flash, Trent.
See about that.
Makes coffee, that's all I worry about. 1770 Agnes Waters done. Had a pretty good day there. Oh, pretty good few days.
3 nights.
3 days.
Yeah.
So van's hooked up and we're heading off. Heading up to Rockhampton now, aren't we?
Yeah.
About what, 3.5 hours in the car?
Something like that.
It is a real super tight little driveway to get in here, so there's, yeah, not so much now, but there's just overhanging tree branches and stuff everywhere, so it's a bit of a mission to get a big tall van in here, but you can do it. Certainly plenty of other big vans in there, so yeah. Did you guys have fun?
Yep. We made some friends.
Made some friends? Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Boy.
With the little boy, didn't you? You did, didn't you? Yeah.
What was your, did you enjoy that camp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that you could swim in the pool.
Yeah.
I really like that camp kitchen.
It was a good camp kitchen, wasn't it? Very good.
Cool.
And nice warm showers.
Yeah, a little bit of time on your tablets while we travel, and then pull up at the next spot.
Yeah.
Getting further north slowly.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's do it. You doing a talk?
Righto. But really the camp here was great for the kids. They met so many other kids that they played with. Yeah, they're still out running around now.
The kids are in.